Hello, my loves. Blessings of June to you. Happy Thursday, and I'm wondering how you are. As always, please let me know if you can in the comments. I'm just so happy to be back with you. I've had a couple of weeks of impromptu absence due to just incredible busyness and being a mummy. And yeah, I'm just wanting to come in today to reconnect and to see how life has been flowing, and to bring you something which I hope will assist. And I'm wondering whether you've been feeling this anyway. So of course we're sitting in the solstice portal now, the summer solstice or the winter solstice, depending upon where you're anchoring in your light. On whichever part of the world that is. So it began, of course, on the 6/6 portal, the opening of this gateway, and it peaks, of course, on the 21st, which this year is a Saturday, sorry, Sunday, and this period of time that we're sitting in now, I'm wondering if you can feel almost the quickening, the potency of the energies. I've been very much feeling into what this solstice this year means and what it will translate into, and the messages that I've been receiving from various quarters is that when we step over and through this portal, there's no going back. Essentially, it's a completely new platform of energy. And I wonder if you've been feeling into I know a lot of us in the field have been feeling into something pending, something impending that feels quite monumental. Beautiful souls are waking up with increasing rapidity, and yet we feel like we're still moving forward towards an increase in that, and almost as though the 21st is a watershed moment, which of course every day is. I mean, we're multi-dimensional beings. Of course we can make time is malleable. It is a construct that we can play with, and we can be in several places and several portals at one time. But it feels as though this solstice is almost a line in the sand, whereby we commit ourselves to our pathway yet again, and we really now start to focus on making practical steps, making tangible changes to our lives that have maybe been bubbling up for months, for weeks, for years. Changes that we know are aligned with our soul's pathway, yet we may have been resisting, because of course change is it's never something that we tend to welcome as humans. We tend to resist change, especially if it's something that we feel is brought upon us by external circumstances. And of course we know very much at a soul level that we are always in control of those changes when we sign up to them. When we sign our soul contracts, we include these changes as incredible opportunities and portals for expansion, for growth, for soul refinement, and yet at a very human level they can be very challenging, very initiating, and can bring up a lot of sorrow and a lot of grief, because in many cases these are asking us to let go of familiarities, of constants that have been in our life up until that point. So what I'm trying to sort of what I want to bring in today is the beauty and the holding that the elemental realm are here to offer at the moment. I've been spending much of my time in the last month or so, as I'm sure many of you have, outside, and feeling that is our church, that is our temple, that is our safe space. The more natural the environment, the better, and the more organic, I guess, the more organic the environment, the better. And I've been so aware, as I know many of you have, of the presence of the elemental realm. Now, I'm including in that the realm of the Fae, so, you know, the fairies, the pixies, the gnomes, the sylphs, the dryads, the undines. I'm including the dragons, I'm including the unicorns, I'm including the spirits of the trees, of the waters, of the rocks. Anything, any spirit, any presence that has a connection with air, water, earth, fire, or ether, which is of course the culmination of all of those elements, and the magic that lies within that connection. I was so blessed to have been co-hosting the Temple of Nature retreat with Tim Wilde at the end of May, and we spent 4 days as a beautiful collective group in this field of what can only be described as unconditional love, peace, harmony. And the beautiful souls that attended, from the very moment we gathered, we felt the holding and the presence of this realm, and the unconditional love that they were offering us. And it facilitated us being able to relax into our soul's truth, and the love flowed so easily between each and every one of us in that container. And it gave us a glimpse, a looking glass image of how we can start to dream into what life will be, can be like when we're in the fifth dimension and above, you know, when we're really truly living in heaven on earth, which is of course what this process, this pathway of ascension or descension, however you like to term it, is all about. And it was just a beautiful gift to know that when we are able to connect with that holding, and then of course we can connect with the realms that are associated with the angelic, the galactic, the celestial realms. We become that bridge, we become that human divine bridge that we anchor in, we pull up, we embody the beauty of the natural realm, and allow also the celestial powers to come down and to assist. So quite simply, I just want to remind you that your elemental friends are there to support you. So if you're feeling ungrounded, if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling anxious, take some time to be in nature yet again. And maybe consciously now, it's a beautiful opportunity to connect to your guides, to the elementals in the land that you steward. But know that they are there, and they are there with only loving respect for you. Okay, my loves, well, with that, I wish you the most beautiful day, the most beautiful week. I'm actually going to be working with a beautiful Annetta Rose in a couple of weeks. We're going to be working with a Zoom online event where we work with the Fae to reclaim our joy. And I think we all need a little bit of that right now. So if you're interested in that, I will pop the link below. But please know you are held, you are loved, and I'm sending you so much love. Until next week.